You know what? Another good habit is sun protection and being stylish. We have a guest joining us now. It's Brandy Price. She is our image consultant, our stylist extraordinaire. Hello, Brandy. How are you?
Great. How are you doing, Mackenzie?
I am fantastic, doing great. I'm so excited because I actually just took a trip down to Florida and I was lost in the land of hats and I was trying to pick a style, pick a color, pick the right thing. So this is perfect. So let's talk hats, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. And it can be really hard. I have so many clients that are intimidated by picking a hat for themselves just because they're not sure where to start. So we're going to start with the three basic concepts that you want to look at when you are trying to find the perfect summer hat. And the very first thing that you really want to think about is how your facial features are shaped. Do you have more angular features or more rounded features? The idea behind hats and how you style them is if you have more round features, you're going to want something with a firmer brim, like this boater hat style that has a firmer brim than, say, our floppy hats, which is obviously very floppy, which that is for more angular face shape. So if you don't have to worry about if you're a heart, if you're an oval, if you're a square. Just look at your eyes, look at your cheekbones, look at your nose. And if you feel more round, go for a firm brim. And if you feel more angular, go for something that's a little bit floppy. That way it's a compliment and, like we were talking about, balance.
Now, is there a certain way your hat looks perfect? It's like got a little tilt, a little to the side. Should you angle your hat? What is the trick to that?
I have always been told that you are supposed to angle your hat just a little bit over your right eye, but there are many hat companies. The provider for today's hats is GG Pip, and many of their hats already have that tilt on the boater style so that you don't have to second guess it. You can move it a little bit yourself, but there's already just a little bit of a natural movement to give you that, just a little bit. Not necessarily over the eye, but just a little bit of lift.
A little bit off center. I love that. Now let's talk color. What color should we be going for?
Color it depends on what you're trying to accomplish, right? So I work with most people who are on camera and on film in some capacity. What I usually recommend is try to pick something that complements or boosts your eyes. So if you have hazel eyes, a black hat or a rust color hat is going to be a great option. If you have blue, you're looking at more towards an orange scale. And when we're looking at orange, we're looking at really like in the straw family, the natural style. So this has a little bit of an orange undertone, but that's going to make blue eyes pop. And if you have brown eyes, you really just want to do something that is not more towards yellow, but more towards a purple undertone or even a purple band. This one would be great because this band actually has a purple undertone to it, and that's really going to make those eyes pop.
There's a lot of things to think about. This is great stuff, Brandy. Let's talk about sizing. I feel like I have a big head, but I also have a lot of hair. So how do you find the perfect size? Because I have seen people, their hat looks a little too snug. So how do you do that?
You shouldn't have hat hair when you take your hat off, right? So if you have more hair or extensions in your hair, curly hair, naturally curly hair, or even permed hair, you want to size one size up. But you want to look at two different directions to be able to size your hat. If you want to wear it halo, like this style, you would measure around your crown that way to the nape of your neck, from your hairline to the nape of your neck. If you want to wear it traditionally, you want to work with the front of where you're going to be wearing it to the midsection, the largest circumference of your head. If you want both styles, always err on the halo side because that's going to give you a little bit of extra space and a little bit of area for, if you change your hairstyle. If you normally wear your hair straight and you wanted to wear it curly one day, you would have room to not necessarily have hat hair once you take it off. You want to use centimeters. Most hat companies use centimeters when they are measuring their hat. So you want to gear away towards inches or just pull up the converter on Google to go inches to centimeters to find out what your true hat size fit is. Many hat companies also have this little band that is in the bottom that pulls up that you can get a little bit of an extra cinch if you need to.
I love that. I was just taking hats. I attempted, I should say, to take a hat down to Florida. Smash hat. I didn't pack it correctly. What's the trick to bringing it with you if you want to go somewhere tropical? How do I pack that thing?
Somewhere tropical, yeah, you're going to probably have like a bikini or a swimsuit. If you roll that up and put it inside the hat, you're going to be able to keep the crown at the best, fullest capacity so you don't have as much crushage. If you do have a little bit though, and you have a spray bottle or you can use steam in the shower, you can remold that hat while you're on the go as well.
What a great tip. I wish I would have known that because I thought this does not look cute when I pulled it out of my suitcase. Okay, Brandy, what is one, we got to wrap up soon, but what's one hat that we all need to have in our collection for this season?
Well, the boater hat. And right now I do have two other things I want to share. That the GG Pip, since they provide some of the hats today, they're offering a free shipping code, Indy Style, and they have probably about 12 different summer boater hat styles, and that is the quintessential summer hat. You can also read more about that on my summer hat feature that just launched today on BrandyPriceImage.com.
Perfect. Brandy, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Please save one of those fine hats for Mr. Tracy. He can wear the hat. Thank you very much. Great information.